don't like.
Oh my god. Oh, you guys, it keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse. God. Sorry. Why does she not understand that clothing that is meant for specific body types and body measurements are not going to fit her properly? These leggings are not meant for you, and that's okay. Find a brand that does. Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina, formerly fat, currently fed up, and today we are checking back in with our favorite girl, Glitter and Bagels. My last video I did on her was very well received, so I do appreciate all of the love on that video. I spent a lot of time editing it, and I'm very happy you guys liked the scary movie edits in there. Very quickly, I restocked all of my stickers and my magnets. This one is glittery, and this is my second attempt asking Glitter and Bagels if you would like me to send you one. I can send you one so you can put it all over your sweet treats that you like to eat. Because we know, girl, you've had enough sweet treats. I have 3 more of these magnets left, and then that's it until next year. Spoiler alert, there are Christmas versions and Valentine's Day versions, so keep an eye out for that. I do send out handwritten cards with each order, no matter how big or how small, so make sure you get that. If you're looking for a community of like-minded people, I have my 30-day habit tracker. It is $9.99. If it's showing a different price, make sure your location is updated because Shopify sometimes auto-selects Hong Kong and then it updates to $79, which is insane. It is not $79, I promise. You get lifetime access to my Discord server where there are a lot of people in there on the same path, chasing the same goals, motivating each other, posting about our foods, our workouts, our struggles, our successes, and all of that. We have a decent amount to cover. I was collecting everything and there is just so much. The first thing that I want to talk about, which is extremely frustrating. Actually, before we begin, grab your 0 to low calorie drinks. I have my limoncello LaCroix right here. Arguably the best flavor. Fight with me in the comments. And then I have my Watto right here from, well, the water is from my tap, but this is my filtering water bottle from Clearly Filtered. Filters over 365 different contaminants, including PFAs, which are forever chemicals. I have that link down below. I am an affiliate with them, but I do not suggest products that I do not wholeheartedly believe in. And if you watch my other video, you would know your girl be turning down the dollars because I refuse to shill crap to you guys. Absolutely not. All right, we're going to jump right into this. This may not be in perfect chronological order because the first thing that I want to talk about, oh God, we will start with this one. Daddy is asleep, so I need daddy. Then she's referring to her trainer as the gym daddy. Now, I don't know. I don't want to be like mean. However, I don't know if Anna is all there in the brain. And I'm saying that in the nicest way possible because I could not imagine going to a gym, hiring a trainer that is married. You can see his wedding ring right there. Making reels and TikToks and posts with him. First of all, that whole thing is weird by itself. All of the, which I side-eye him for that, honestly, because all the dancing and the chatting and the this and that in between sets, it's annoying. It's annoying to see, and it is extremely unprofessional. If my coach wanted to do things like that, I would think that is weird. I am there to learn. I am there to train. I'm not there to F off. Sure, is a little chit chat and laughter in between sets, fine, absolutely. But the videos that she's posting with him are so incredibly inappropriate. Now, this is like a whole other level of inappropriate. If my husband was a trainer and I saw his client posting something like this, regardless if she was Anna size or not, absolutely not. Well, first of all, my husband would not entertain that in the first place. You'd be like, that's weird. You're deleting that and you're also fired. Adding in, also, he's very happily married and this is very much a joke. If you have to qualify your post by saying this is obviously a joke, why are you posting that? Why are you posting this? It's so weird. Does she not understand the implications of what calling someone daddy is? It is sexual. End of discussion. And I try to find the gym rules. She posted about it before, and I remember I can't find it. If someone can find it and link it down below, that would be great. I scoured for like 20 minutes looking everywhere. I could not find it. But she was talking about the rules and how they made her so happy because the very last one or the very first one said there will be absolutely zero tolerance for like sexual behavior. Hello, Big Tex Jim, is this not sexual behavior? It's freaking gross. I opened Reddit and this was the first thing that I was greeted with. So you guys also have to be greeted with this. She says, proof I woke up with way too much energy today. I would argue this is proof that she popped a bunch of Tylenol and she is now finally pain-free. I like how she hasn't eaten the one healthy thing in her apartment. The bananas are rotting back there. Unless she's waiting to make banana bread, which I would not be surprised. We're going to go through some of her Viking Princess lifts, catch up with that, and then I will, towards the end, show you guys. And then towards the end, I will talk about the pink outfit, which is why I know you guys are here. But I have to save the best for last. I have to save the best for last. I need your guys' attention through the entire video, not just the first 10 minutes. Alrighty, the sign says, don't be moody, grow your booty. And her caption says, trying something new, showing you my workout and what I eat afterwards to refuel. Power and then devour. Okay, still not sold on that name. Often on Tuesdays, I have to grab a meal somewhere right after training because I have a doctor's appointment in the same area like an hour after I finish. It just makes sense. Often that place, which, by the way, put an asterisk in that doctor's thing because we will be jumping to that shortly. Often that place is Nando's because I'm a sucker for their peri peri chicken. You are just a sucker in general. Let me know if you want to see more content like this in the future. No, I do not want to see more content like this in the future. Actually, yes, because reacting to it is fun. Man, I still have to catch up on Alexander Rodriguez. I'm so sorry, you guys. With the time slots that I have available with my schedule to record, if you have noticed, oftentimes it's like an hour during the week. Today, right now, it's Friday at 6:48 p.m. I have a bunch of other things I need to do, but I'm going to record this so I can put it up on Saturday. If you're new here, I post Tuesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays. I do my very best to post on Saturdays because I love when my favorite creators post on Saturdays. It gives me something to cook to and to clean to and to eat to, and it's nice. So I try to do that for you guys. If you appreciate it, make sure you like this video, subscribe if you're not already. I am chasing 40,000 subscribers, so that would be a very sweet. The time slots that I often have available to me, I don't have the time to sit down and comb through a bunch of content, gather it, put it together, and then actually sit here and be comfy and like record for 2+ hours because, oh my God, Alexandra, I'll give it to her. I'm totally fine dishing out compliments to people, even if I don't like them. Fine. She is consistent with her uploads. She has to be because this is her only form of making money. But she's very consistent, which means for me, holy shit, I have, I think, 14 videos to catch up on. So I will be catching up on her. I will most likely just be taking out all the food stuff and reacting mostly to that and not the kids stuff. I will do it, I promise. It will just be a very long video, which I know you guys like. So I did a poll for my members asking, would you rather me do a normal video reaction or a live reaction to all of them? And normal video won. So that's what I'll do. All right, let's get enough of Alex. We're on the other A girl.
Moody. Don't be moody. We'll grow that booty. It's time to power and devour. Just watch. I'm up in the gym working on my fitness. So today we did deadlifts. Don't let the size of the plates fool you. This is 275 pounds. And I did 3 sets of 5 reps with this.
What does she mean, don't let the size of the plates fool you? Yes, you can tell those are two. She has two 45s and a 25 on each side. I don't know. And she's still deadlifting from plates, so this still is not a true conventional deadlift. And by the way, as a reminder, assuming I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she's 480 pounds. Imagine your benefit of the doubt being 480 pounds. That's insane work. So if we take the weight, so 275 pounds divided by 480 pounds, she's lifting 0.57
times
her body mass, her body weight. And using myself as an example, because I can only compare to myself, I'm not power power leveling with her. There's no reason to do that. That would be me lifting 62 pounds from the floor. I can overhead press 62 pounds. So just to put that into reference.
I did pee myself a little bit,
Oh,
but you know
okay. Oh my God, Anna, you need to stop pissing yourself.
what? That's what happens when you lift heavy.
No, it doesn't. Unless you are someone who is smaller, lifting actual heavy weight, I'm talking like 2.5 times plus your body weight, peeing yourself is not normal, especially for someone who has not had children. Peeing yourself is not a trophy. It is not an award. It is not something to be proud of. But again, like many people have pointed out, it seems that she thinks that peeing herself makes her like a part of the club. It makes her a girl who lifts heavy. Is the weight objectively heavy? Yes, but relative to her body weight, it is not heavy. Mass moves mass, period. I wonder how much Amberlyn Reed can deadlift. That'd be interesting to see. And I will give Anna this, at least she is out being active, doing things, and giving us like actual content to react to. So I'll give her that. It's just the way she goes about it. Like she is an expert or someone who has been doing it for a while, trying to teach people things and giving people advice. I'm just like, what are you doing? You've been doing this for like, what, 8 weeks now?
Then I did incline bench press. I had a PR for this. I had 125 pounds for a rep of 6. Then I did some barbell deadlifts. I can't remember what weight I did this at.
Well, and I'll give her this because she's new. This is not a barbell deadlift. This is a form of a Romanian deadlift with dumbbells because she's not using a barbell.
It was impressive. Just go, ooh.
No.
Then I took this weight and put it over my head a bunch of times. What is this called? I do not know. I'm a noob. Leave me alone. Then I did some shoulder rows.
Oh my God.
Look.
Oh my God. Oh, I wish I could slow this down. Maybe I'll slow it down in editing. She's literally taking her entire body. When you're doing rows, you're not using your entire body to pull it back. Yes, when you go forward, you should be stretching out because you want your lats to have a good stretch. But when you're pulling back, the entire point of the movement is to be pulling back with your lats, which are right here. Those are your biggest back muscles. You're pulling back with your lats like this. And then you get a nice squeeze. You're not using your entire almost 500-pound body's momentum to get the weight back. Why is her coach not correcting this?
Real badass doing them, and I was done.
Oh my God.
And that's freaking it.
Yeah, and don't slam the weights either. I don't judge people at the gym unless they're slamming the weights and being excessively loud. Normal grunts and yells, like that's fine, but there is excessive, like people actually screaming. I'm like, bro, you need to shut up. But if you are slamming the weight down, all that tells me is that you do not have control over that weight. A little light tap is fine, but there are people worse than what she did that just, they'll be like, if on this machine, they'll pull it back and then they just let go of it and let it slam. I'm like, dude, do you realize this is exactly how machines get broken? Like the one I go to a Crunch and they have those like, they're not the insert pin ones. They're the ones that have like the little switches. And because people do that so often, the switches end up breaking and then you can't use that thing and then it's out of commission. It's like, it's so frustrating when people use equipment and they just, oh, well, it's not mine, so I'm going to treat it like crap. Like, dude, everyone is using this equipment. Stop being an ass. Someone said, I have a million questions. Do you ever do Q&A in your stories? Do you have to wear special shoes to lift? Is there any way not to pee? I want to lift, but I already have issues like that when I'm sick and coughing a lot. Why are you asking her these questions? She does not know. She is a newbie. That is like asking someone who is going to a culinary school after 2 weeks how to cook a 5-star meal. Why are you asking her this? And why not just Google it? What? And this is funny. Luckily, I've done pelvic floor work and it happens a lot less now. That's what I would recommend. That's what Jay would recommend. God, she never checks her spelling. So Anna, you are telling me within a 3-week period, you were able to do so much pelvic floor exercises that you stopped pissing yourself. That is not how pelvic floor work works. You need months, if not a year plus, to see significant change. She is a grifter. She is LARPing as an expert lifter, and it is so frustrating. So the joke with this is, if you are not familiar with lifting, is when you are doing lat pull downs that are your weight or heavier, the weight coming down, and if it's your last rep, generally, and if your legs aren't under, if you pull your legs out, it'll pull you up with it because the weight that is going down matches or is heavier than you. So of course it's going to pull you up, or yeah, it's going to pull you up like a fairy. And yeah, oh, you can actually see it right here. Assuming that assuming that these weight stacks are the same, she did one of the big ones. So is that 85 pounds? I'm not even going to do the math on that because that is absolutely ridiculous. That any of these weights are not going to pull her up. She is close to 500 pounds. If you're able to do lat pull downs for your body weight, that is like, as a woman, I don't really know what the scale is for men, but as a woman, if you're able to do your body weight, then that's generally like, oh, dang, well, that's pretty cool. This woman should be maxing this out. Comments on this post have been limited. Exercises that are good for your back. Why is she trying to teach people what exercises are good for you? Bitch, you're not. Oh my God. And this is what's so frustrating because people will listen to her. All of her super fans will listen to her. People who just randomly stumble upon her and think she's like, oh, she's a lifter, they're going to listen to her and potentially hurt themselves. Oh my God. Oh. First of all, if her coach is recording this, he needs to be fired. The weight is on her neck. So if you are using this weight, if you are doing this exercise with any actual weight, this is going to crush you. It's going to fold you over like a freaking sandwich. Oh, don't say sandwich around Anna, especially on Uncrustables. Oh my God. So we like to go to Safeway after we lift because we like to get Zevias and LaCroix and salad kits. And they have hazelnut Uncrustables. And I pointed it out to my boyfriend. I was like, Glitter and Bagels would love these. And he's like, what? And he's like, no. I'm like, I'm so sorry. He knows all the lore, but he's just sick of it. He's sick of hearing it. He's sick of hearing it. Second of all, good mornings. Yes, they do work your spinal. I call them spinal erections. I'll put a picture of what they look like right here. Spinal erectors. However, it is mainly a glute and hamstring exercise. Yes, it works your back, but no one is doing good mornings on back day. That's really not how it works. Now, if she said, hey, do deadlifts for back, then yes, you could argue that deadlifts can be done on back day or on leg day. I prefer to do them on their own day because my preferred style of lifting is that upside down period? Is it an upside down pyramid? I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I'll start with lower weight, obviously, to warm up, higher-ish reps, and then, yeah, I like to do it in an upside down period, an upside down pyramid. So it'll be like my first set will be 135 for 8, and then my second set would be like 185 for 5, and then 205 for 5, and then 215 for 3, 225 for 3, and then 245 for 3 through 1, and then depending on how I feel, I'll either stop there or I'll work my way back down. But yeah, that'll usually be its own day because that whoops me. It completely fries my CNS, my central nervous system. God, gee.
1, 2, 3, everybody.
So it says, what do you do in between sets? And they're dancing. Yeah, I just don't have any respect for him. Like, I respect him and his own journey. Like, it's awesome that he's able to lift with one of his legs missing, but participating in all this is extremely strange. Like, imagine being at the gym and seeing this. That would make me extremely uncomfortable. Now, if they were just doing it like without a camera crew, fine, whatever. But the fact that it's being filmed for content is just it's so strange to me. I want to see this in person. I'm going to fly out to Texas on a Monday and then get a membership pass for a Tuesday. I'm just kidding. I want to do that. Is that considered touching the poo? I know we don't like to touch the poo here in Girl World. People get in trouble for that. Yes, I'm referencing what just happened with Rachel and Emily and Amber. Okay, so this was 1 week ago. Proud of what I pulled on my deadlift yesterday. New personal best with 335. Why does he let her keep attempting PRs when she can't even deadlift properly? She never locks out. I don't know if she can. And she's still deadlifting from plates on the ground, from bumper plates on the ground. If you're new to lifting, you are, yes, you are new to lifting. We don't start with heavyweight right away in a set. We progressively get heavier with each set and ease our body into the increased weight. Thank you, Coach Anna. I think anyone probably could have assumed that that is how lifting works. Also, each warm-up set, you check in with your body. Sorry. And assess what you can and cannot take on. Okay. Sometimes working sets turn into warm-ups, which happened today. And sometimes the opposite is true. Your warm-ups become your working sets. FYI, I had even more warm-up sets than shown here. I just didn't film them all. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Oh, I want to go back on that face. I'm sorry. It looks funny. I'm not making faces. I make horrible. Maybe I'll try to find some screenshots of me making horrible faces in the gym. I make terrible faces, so I'm not like laughing at her making the faces. It looks tiny. Oh my god. You know what, Anna? Great job. Great job getting out there. This is incredible. I am so proud that a big woman like you is pulling heavy weight. This makes me so proud of you. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Yeah, she's gonna hurt herself. She is going to hurt herself real bad. I'm curious, when does it stop? Oh crap. I had totally forgot that I went to Trader Joe's earlier and I had some food in my bag. I had to put in the fridge. I'm back with a salted caramel Zevia. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have saw my story about this. I'm not exaggerating. At least 10 people said they went and bought it based off of my description. This drink is incredible. I'm not sponsored, not affiliated. However, I did reach out to them and applied because I feel like I am a Zevia rep. At work, I had bought the 12-pack of cream sodas and I was going around telling everyone about it because one, I'm trying to get everyone off of full sugar soda, and two, they are delicious. They only have like, what, 3 or 4 ingredients? Water, natural flavor, salt, stevia extract, and citric acid. And this tastes, I'm not exaggerating, like liquid caramel. Alexander Rodriguez, if you're watching this, put this in your Alani Nu, like the witch's brew, and it'll probably taste incredible. People put this in their coffees, like their espresso somethings, and say it is wonderful, delightful. I got mine at Safeway. I think they have it at Target. They definitely have it on Amazon. That's where most people are getting it. Liquid caramel. It is, I can't even describe to you. Said, I don't know if you ever struggled with lower back pain or back pain in general. Yes, of course, she absolutely 100% struggles with back pain. Look at her. Hello. But if you did, is it gone now? She said, I did before my surgeries. Oh, I like that one already. That's funny. I did before my surgeries. Now I don't. Surgeries? You had more than one back surgery? And she said, I didn't have back surgery. I had lipedema removal surgery and I had 4 of them. she had liposuction, and she's had 4 of them. And apparently all of her back pain is gone because she got fat sucked out of her, even though she is the same size, if not bigger, than when she first got her first surgery. So, lying liar who lies. All right, when you tell your coach back extensions don't feel challenging enough. So I am curious, when you use this machine, you can do it in 2 different ways. You can do it in a way to target your back, or you can do it in a way to target your glutes. The way that she has her feet positioned at a 45-degree angle, that tells me that she wants to do it as a glute exercise, because when you're doing glute exercises like this, also with hip thrust and leg press, if you put your feet out to a 45-degree angle, you will be targeting your glutes more. When she's doing this, she is not getting I haven't even played it, I can already tell. She is not getting a full range of motion because she physically cannot. She has so much fat that she's not going to be able to go down to full depth. And at that point, it's like, why are you even doing this exercise? Why not do something else? And look at his face. Yeah, so the way she's doing it, this is more of a back extension than doing the glute one, because she's not pulling with her glutes at all. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think she even knows how to have a mind-body or a mind-muscle connection. Like, she doesn't know how to do that, which in the beginning of lifting for anyone, it can be difficult, but especially for someone like her, because her body is changing. No, her body is just so big and it has so much fat on it that you can't. I'm just imagining, if I was to be doing this, I couldn't imagine what it feels like to purposely squeeze my glutes, to engage my glutes, and to actually use my glutes. When I do this, I have to actually like pay attention, turn off my music, because when you're doing it the glute way, you also want to round your back, kind of like the way a cat looks like when it's throwing up. That's how I remember, because it helps engage your glutes more. But I have to actually focus on mind muscle connection, making sure I'm actually squeezing, engaging, and using my glutes and hamstrings and hamstrings. Otherwise, my back takes over and then it hurts my back because I'm not trying to do it with my back. So I just think she's flailing her body and just moving things with momentum and just moving for the sake of moving. And you can even see, let me wait for it to go back. Like, her skeleton, where my mouse is going, is like this. Whoop, whoop, why did it jump like that? So her neck is right here, her spine, and it goes right down here. So she has a normal sized skeleton. And all of this is just extra fat. And yes, it is burnable fat, Anna. This is not unburnable fat. It's because you freaking eat too much. And don't try to tell us, you don't know what I eat. Yes, we do. And I will prove it to you in just a freaking second. Let me get through these.
Y'all don't know what I eat.
I can't believe your coach puts up with your antics. This is like actually annoying. This is gross. If I walked in and I saw a new gym member twerking on this hack squat and the freaking coach twerking with her, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? She is an absolute joke. And she just wants attention on her, whether it's good or bad. Like, the vast majority of the things that she posts, we know she's just doing it for attention, whether it is good or bad attention. Good attention is fine for her. Bad attention is also fine for her. She just wants attention in any way possible, and you're getting it. She says, he doesn't hate my antics. He's a willing participant. Yeah, because you're paying him. The gym doesn't have to be mean or aggressive. No, the gym does not have to be mean or aggressive. And typically the gyms are not mean or aggressive. They are very welcoming, but they're also not a place for this. It's not a freaking playground or a strip club. it can be really fun. And when it's fun, I want to go more because it makes me happy. It makes you happy because people are giving you ass claps. Oh my God, you're so strong. Relative to her size, no, she is not. If we couldn't laugh in between heavy lifts, then he probably wouldn't be the right coach for me. I wonder how long he's going to last as her coach.
That said, this is what I like and this is what works for me.
Twerking in between sets works for you. You want to know what that tells me, Miss Anna? You're not working hard enough. Because when you're actually lifting and actually putting in work, you're not going to be able to twerk in between sets, especially in hack squats. If you're actually putting in work with hack squats, you're going to be seeing stars. You might black out a little bit, and you're going to slump over and sit right here with your hands in your with your head in your hands, questioning your life choices. Not this. And why is his food on the floor? This is gross. That said, this is what I like and what works for me. Maybe this isn't your coach. Maybe the gym isn't your happy place for movement. Don't let that stop you. Find a place where movement makes you feel good. Commit to it. Build a community. Watch it become your second home. Cybernetic Strongman, thanks for being part of the reason the gym is my happy place. Thanks, Daddy. Thanks, Cybernetic Strongman Daddy, for making the gym my happy place. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay. So maybe the gym isn't your happy place for movement. The gym is my happy place for movement. I feel like the gym and lifting truly saved my life. When I got into lifting, it was right after / still going through one of the darkest parts and times during my life. I actually have a meme on my lifting page, Honey Bison. It started out as Melina Lifts, and it is what it is now, which I still document my lifts and stuff, but back then it was mainly for that. I had like 100 followers. But there is a meme, if you scroll far enough, that says, it's like me, and then I say, oh, thanks for saving my life, and then the bottom part is a plate and it says, I'm literally just a heavy circle. So yes, the gym is my happy place. The gym saved my life. I saved my own life, but the gym helps with that. It helped me beat my hinge eating. It helped me beat my depression, my anxiety, all of that. So the gym means a lot to me, and I think that's another reason why seeing crap like this is so frustrating, because it's like, this is where people go to decompress. This is where people go to fight their demons. I know that sounds like kind of silly, but this is where people go to fight their demons. This is where when people are going through things, or going through breakups, or they're going through like like their family's sick, or they're going through a divorce, they just lost their job. Their place of comfort is like, it's sacred to them. And seeing people just like being dumb there it's frustrating. Build a community. I don't think these people are your community. I'm sorry, Anna. You might think that they are right now, but I think they're being nice to her in the way of like, I don't want to sound like super mean. I think they feel bad for her. I will say that. When I look the most glamorous, I look the most glamorous I have in years because I lift heavy. Oh my God. Oh my God, she's such a fucking LARPer. Okay, let me start that over. I don't want to lift heavy because I don't want to look masculine. Her in a dress. I look the most glamorous I have in years because I lift heavy. What? Oh my God. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. Is she implying that she has gone through such body recomp in the last 6 to 8-ish weeks that she no longer, or that she looks more glamorous than she ever has? I don't. Yeah, didn't you just start lifting? It really changed your body that fast? I need to start lifting. That's awesome. I have been lifting for 3 to 4 months. What? And I've already noticed several changes in my body. It also helped me process and lose extra fluid. You have not been lifting consistently for 3 or 4 months. You are a freaking liar. Unless she's counting that what was it? The trap bar deadlift at the place. But that doesn't count. You lifted one time that one day, and then you started lifting weeks after. She's been lifting for what, 6 to 8-ish weeks now? And no, you're not going to notice that much change in your body that quickly. I'm sorry. That's simply not how that works. I think she looks nice here. Oh my God. I feel like this is filtered. Isn't there a video? Oh, where's that picture? There was whatever event she was at, she had the guy squirt like cream into ooh, like it looked like custard. I don't know if I can find it, but she had him squirt custard into her mouth. Custard straight into the mouth as a almost 500-pound woman. Probably not the thing you should be doing. You don't know what I eat.
I don't know what I eat.
What's going on in my head during a good gym day?
Stunning.
The back.
Gorgeous.
The side.
Beautiful.
The top.
Amazing.
The bottom.
Perfect.
The front.
Stunning.
I'm not even going to comment on that. I'm choosing not violence today. I'm choosing peace today. So this one says, how I know I'm successful. And she's pointing at a quote. You know you're successful. It looks like it says toe. You know you're successful the minute they can't stand you. It's giving narcissist. Yes, I've been a big fan of you since A Life Full of Glitter. It's how I found you. I get it, girl. It's not that we can't stand you for no reason. It's because you are spreading dangerous misinformation to other people who are suffering with the same illnesses as you. And it's because your mom and your sister both passed away due to obesity related causes, yet you seem to not grasp that you are quite literally on the same path. You are delusional. You think that you wear a size 2X or 3X when it's blatantly obvious you are a 5 or a 6X. You lie constantly about your surgeries. You lie about how you lost weight. You lie that you can't lose weight. You lied about being on Wegovy. You lie about the hikes you do or the walks that you do or how many steps that you do. You guys remember when she was trying to claim that she was walking 15,000 steps a day? How many steps am I at? And granted I didn't go to the gym today. I'm at 13,000 steps. And she was saying that she's doing 15,000 steps per day. No. You constantly filter your photos in all of your videos. You lie about how much you weigh. You lie about what you eat. You lie about what you drink.
She also lies about weight gain, often claiming it's only from lipedema that she has no control over. She does. In her medical podcast, she claims, quote, I was never really a hinge eater or overeater. She claims when she lost weight in her 20s, when she was blogging about her weight loss in NYC, that she only lost weight due to increasing activity because she was never really a hinge eater or overeater. A 100% lie. Case in point.
I did not calorie count. I ate crap. I ate a lot of crap. I cried over a sheet cake. I'm not going to pretend like that didn't happen. I 100% bought a sheet cake and cried over it. Sheet caking as one might refer to it.
I am not judging the hinge. I have done some seriously effed up things like eating an entire cake myself. Why this is important is because she claims she never had issues with this, and the reason she gained weight wasn't her fault. Yes, it is. And the lack of personal responsibility will kill you, Anna.
And I just feel like I'm not upset at myself for that, which is weird. Maybe I should be disappointed that I didn't reach my health goals or whatever, but it's like at that point in time it was about survival, right? And like literally it was about finding the urge to like get up and do anything. And if that thing was eating a sheet cake, well, at least I got up and did something, right? And the process to get that sheet cake forced me to get out of the house and go buy a sheet cake. No, let's be real, I got it delivered. I'm not even gonna lie, I got it delivered. But I think it just goes to...
That's why we can't stand you. It's not for no good reason. If you are someone who has amassed so many haters online to the point where you have multiple forums and websites and snark pages and reactors reacting to your content, you might want to step back and ask yourself, why are there so many people talking about this? Why are there so many people hating or dissecting the things that I do? There are plenty of content creators. I will say probably every single content creator that has somewhat of a following, there is at least like one snark page about them or like a thread somewhere. That's fine. But if there are multiple groups of people, hundreds of them, talking about this, why not take a step back and ask yourself, what am I doing? What am I doing to prompt this? And everyone is basically saying the same thing. Just the complete lack of self-awareness, dude. And what sucks is that I don't want anything bad to happen to her. Obviously, like, I don't want her dead. However, she is going to pass away, and it's not like we can say, well, we told you so. We kind of called this. She's in her 40s. She does not have much longer. She has been a super morbidly obese woman for basically her entire life. There's a reason why your lifespan is basically cut off at 50, if that, when you're this big. Like, I want to see her do well. If she would shift this journey from the strongman era into the weight loss era, oh my gosh. I would be rooting that the F on. I would support her the entire way. That would be incredible. That would be, in my opinion, more impressive than her doing this. Should she still lift? Yes, absolutely. It's incredibly important, especially for women, especially after the age of 30, because our bone mass and our muscle mass significantly decreases. She's probably going through perimenopause if she hasn't started it already, which then increases your rate of bone loss even more. So yes, lifting is important, but the style of lifting that she's doing is not, it's not good for her body. Her body. Rule number 65.
Nobody watches you harder than the people that don't like you. So give them a show they'll never forget.
Oh, thank you.
Rule
Thank you for the show, Glitter and Bagels. I appreciate it. That was real nice. That was real nice. You are strong AF in more ways than they can fathom. You are a warrior, and you know it. This is for my haters. Thanks. Should I like it? No, I don't want her to block me on this one. She blocked me on her main account, which sucks because I can't go there and like see what she's posting. So I have other people send me her stuff from over there. All right, yeah, cool. I mean, that is nice. Still pulling from the bumper plates I see and wearing the maxed out kind of fit, kind of fat shorts and stretching them so much that you can see in between the little seams there. And she still has a hole in her compression, so that's nice. This is probably from the other day, actually. I'm pretty sure she wore this. Yeah, because she films a lot of content and then she'll spread it out during the weeks / months, so her timelines are always really jacked up. Okay, 2023 versus 2025. A little gym progress for you. Why is she... Okay. She is implying that it took her 2 years to go from these baby-ass dumbbells to this. No. This is another thing. It's like, okay, are you new at lifting or are you not new at lifting? What is it? God, it's so frustrating.
Here's for my muscular women, my women chasing gym gains, my women chasing a fitness transformation that is rooted in doing and being more versus less.
You need to be less. You need to be less. I normally would never preach that because, as you guys know, I value strong over skinny all the time. However, if you are pushing 500, if you are pushing 400, if you are pushing 300, if you're in the 200s, you probably should focus on being a little bit less. Still lift, of course, but it'll benefit you by losing body fat because this is not it. This is not it. But this is also another reason why she took up lifting, because she thinks that she needs to be big to lift. She thinks she needs to eat all this food after lifting in order to fuel her gains. No, she is giving into her delusion, and she's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And then she's going to say, it's just my muscles. You guys, I gained 6 pounds this month of pure muscle. Okay. Yeah. Sure, Jan. Songs that are fun to squat to. Okay, I'm not going to play the music. Your reminder to drop it low today. The deeper the squat, the closer to God. I mean, that's real rich coming from someone who can't even squat properly because your gut gets in the way. Why is it edited like that? There's like weird cuts. I don't know. Whatever, dude. All right. We are at the one that we have all been waiting for. So this is the godforsaken pink outfit. I wish I had like 2% of her confidence.
I'm trying out some new gym gear from Buff Bunny today.
This is the full fit. This does not feel supportive enough. And I also don't like
but it's here on my neck. So I'm gonna switch to top, but the leggings are cute. They really do make your butt look huge though. Like, I was already caked up, but now I'm like caked up. Let me swap the top, I'll be right back. This is the final fit. I got my Morena compression, dressed in Lala t-shirt, of course the Buff Bunny leggings, Adidas socks, and my no-bull shoes. You guys keep asking where I got the no-bull shoes. I painted them myself. Let's test them out. I freaking love these leggings. They are super comfortable. They move great with my body, and the color is outstanding. Now, there is a little bit of compression that sits underneath the butt cheeks, and I think because I'm taller, it just sat a little low on me. It didn't affect anything, but I'm just pointing it out so you know. I got a PR in these leggings and tight straps. Who is she? I gotta put my weights away now. Okay, big back.
Big back, all right.
Did you just scare yourself a little bit?
A little bit. I'm all done in the gym, and now I'm gonna go about the rest of my day. Hope you guys have a great one. I'm trying out some new.
Oh, Lord. Alrighty. I think I have this saved so I can talk about it and pause.
I'm trying out some new gym gear from Buff Bunny today.
Ooh-wee. All right, girls. Number one, if you are spilling out like this in anything, this should be a sign for you that you need to make some changes. This looks so uncomfortable.
This does not feel supportive enough.
Of course it's not supportive enough. First of all, it doesn't even fit you properly.
And I also don't like...
Oh my God. Oh, you guys, it keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse. I don't understand her. I do not understand her logic. This sports bra, let me show you what this sports bra actually looks like on a normal sized person. This is what the sports bra is supposed to look like. When I first saw her video, let me see if I can do a split screen. There we go. There we go. When I first saw her video, I thought that it was all string. I have halter tops where the top is a string and then the second one is like a little bit, it's definitely not as thick as this. It's like a little bit, maybe like an inch or so. I thought it was one of those and I was already like, oh my God. I couldn't imagine the sensory freaking nightmare. I don't like tags like on my shirts and if a tag is touching my skin, I will crash the F out until I can rip it off. I could not imagine having a piece of fabric sitting and cutting into my fat roll. I mean loose skin. Loose skin, you guys. Into my fat rolls. I oh my God. I couldn't imagine going onto the website, the Buff Bunny website, seeing this bra, looking at this image and thinking, yes, this is perfect for my body type. Insane work.
But it's here on my neck. So I'm gonna switch to top, but the leggings are cute. They really do make your butt look cute.
Okay.
This is not, and I also don't like, but it's here. They really do make your butt look huge though.
Girl, your butt is huge because you have a shelf ass. Your glutes are not developed. If she was to lose all of her body fat overnight, well, that would be scary. But she would painfully find out that her glutes are non-existent. Oftentimes when people lose weight, they're like, oh no, my butt's gone. Like I don't have my butt anymore. The unfortunate truth with that is if your butt gets smaller when you lose weight, that is because your butt had more fat on it rather than muscle. Very common, pretty easy, not easily, but there is a remedy for it and it is strength training. So if you're losing weight, your butt gets smaller, it's because you actually don't have a butt, like actual glutes, like glute muscles. It's just body fat. Again, pretty normal to be expected. So if she lost all her fat, she would be very disappointed in her very flat ass.
Like,
And she is checking herself out just like Amberlynn Reed. You're not caked up in the way that you want to be.
I was already caked up, but now I'm like caked up. Let me swap the top of your.
And these, first of all, these leggings are stretched to the freaking max. I'm surprised she's not bursting through them. That she should leave a review on that. Honestly, like this fabric is quite strong. Second of all, they are see-through. We can see the compression right through them. And can someone please tell me why is she still wearing compression? Does she need to use compression for the rest of her life? I'm pretty sure that's not the case. What do they say, like 6 months to a year after or something like that? And it's been close to 2 years, I think, now. She should not be wearing the compression still. And she says she only owns like 4 pairs, which is so bizarre because she makes money. She says, "Oh, they're expensive," but you're paying over $7,000 in rent, but you don't want to buy enough compression where you don't have to do laundry multiple times a week. She's not doing laundry multiple times a week, by the way. She's lazy. Let's be so freaking for real here. She's wearing the same nasty, sweaty compression to the gym, wherever she's going multiple times a day. And this will lead into the next topic.
Right back. This is the final fit. I got my Merino compression, dressed in lilac t-shirt, of course the Buff Bunny leggings, Adidas socks.
That's crazy. Even with the compression, you can see how bad her legs are getting again. It's the food, Anna. You don't know what I eat. This is probably the most delusional part of this post. I forgot I had screenshotted her caption. Testing out new activewear on pull day. This plus size activewear set is from Buff Bunny. First impression, I love the color. I also love the feel of the legging. How do you know what the legging feels like if you have compression on, Miss Ma'am? How do you know what the legging feels like? You don't. It's really comfortable. I think we have to acknowledge that these definitely do lift the booty. You need to be lifting yourself into eating less. I don't know where I was going with that. Sometimes I just start the sentence and then I hope for the best as it's coming out of my mouth. And sometimes it's just gibberish.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way. Like an improv conversation. Improvisation.
Candidly, Candy Juicies, I'm not sure if the compression that sits under the rear was in the right place on me. Nothing is on. Oh my god, why does she not? Sorry. Why does she not understand that clothing that is meant for specific body types and body measurements are not going to fit her properly? These leggings are not meant for you, and that's okay. Find a brand that does. Apparently that fit and fat brand, whatever, fit happy brand, kind of fit, kind of fat brand. Apparently they go up to 6X, which is what she needs. Stop trying to squeeze yourself into the clothes that you see the other gym girls that you are aspiring to be, that they fit in. If you want to fit in those clothes, great. Do the freaking work and lose freaking weight. These clothes do not fit you. You look stupid. Of course it's not in the right place because the fucking leggings don't fit you. Golly. But the leggings stayed up and felt hurt. What? Oh, great. Okay. So I do think it even matters. So I don't think it even matters. Girl, proofread your freaking captions. My God. It could be an odd thing that happens because I wear compression as well. Sure. I wanted so much to love the sports bra, but halters are just a no-go for me. Yeah, no shit. Anyone could told you that. I know that now and just won't ever purchase one again. Problem solved. Good. Overall, definitely will be shopping them again. They make great colors, and you already know I don't do neutrals. And yeah, because you want all of the freaking attention on you. I'm wearing a 3X in both pieces. That is where you fucked up. When ordering next time, I might go for a 2X in the bra for a more compressed fit. But not sure because it just might have been the way the halter fit me. Oh, so she sees this. She sees the way that this fits her and thinks, you know what? I think I'm going to go one size smaller. What the fuck? What planet is she on? I want to be as delusional as her. Please. God. I'm going to order it, the bra in a 2X. A 2X. She's not even a 3X, but she wants a 2X. The 3X is fucking turn into a string bikini on you. I mean, you want it even smaller. Oh my god. That oh god, that sent me into a freaking orbit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Food Anna. You don't know what I eat. I'm about to prove that we do know what you eat. So you guys, oh, here's a good comparison of those videos. So 2023, and then in between, she got all of her surgeries, including stomach surgery, lipo, whatever. And she's even bigger with compression on. Make it make sense, Anna. Make it make freaking sense. We are not stupid. You know how she said she goes to the gym and then she has like an hour before her doctor's appointment? Well, this is the appointment that she goes to. A almost 500-pound woman goes to the gym, gets sweaty and gross. Normally that's gross. Just anyone after the gym is gross and sweaty. Plus she has compression on. So all of that is just sitting in there marinating. Ew, Anna marinated juices. And then she goes to her manual lymphatic drainage therapist, sweaty and gross, and lays on her table naked and is recording. How does she not understand decorum? How does she not understand that this is so insanely gross, first of all, and inappropriate? At one point, does the drainage therapist say, hey, could you maybe shower before coming here? Because it is really nasty having to touch your sweaty body.
Story time. In my early 20s, I was a property manager and my assistant was a morbidly obese woman. She had weeping legs that smelled so bad and refused to get them taken care of. I asked my boss to talk to her about it, but she wanted me to help me grow my interpersonal effectiveness skills. It was a hard conversation, but she eventually went to the doctor. She ended up passing away to do VID complications shortly after.
And I would say that to anyone, even someone a normal, healthy body size. If you're going to the gym and then going somewhere after where someone is in your intimate parts, for example, I'll use myself as an example. Tomorrow, I have a waxing appointment. I'm going to go to the gym before, but guess what? I time it so I go to the gym, I come home, I shower, and then I go get waxed. I do not go to the gym and then go get waxed because that is disgusting. Why would I want my waxer all up in my sweaty bits? That is so rude and disgusting. Why doesn't anyone tell her this? Well, she has the comments turned off, so that's why. God,
Who can say what the road leads? I don't know the words. Only time. B-O-B-O.
Does her therapist know she's even recording this? And if she allows it, does she allow everyone to sit there naked and record themselves during the appointment? Because if so, then now I question the integrity and the professionalism of the therapist. It's freaking gross. It's freaking gross, dude. Freaking gross, dude. So up next, she did a photo shoot right before one of her doctor's appointments, and apparently a bunch of people wanted the photo shoot so badly, so she had to rush through it, and she was wearing these she's wearing these shoes to her photo shoot. I don't understand why she wears the giant shoes. She wears these all of the time. Maybe it's because her feet swell. I don't know, but these are her shoes for her photo shoot, and we can see we only had 1 minute to shoot this look, and results blew my mind. Now, I don't know if you guys just saw that. If you guys are just listening to this whole thing, you might need to just watch the whole thing because the things on screen are insane. All right, we're gonna go back. So here she is up here, and she needs to scoot over, and instead of standing up like a normal person and walking over to the new spot, she does this little this little hobble. Why did she do that? I'm sorry. It just looks funny. It reminds me of those like weighted dolls that you push and they kind of just go like back and forth. The jacket's cute. It reminds me, what is that Ralph Lauren Christmas thing trending? So she's probably leaning into that. But also when she does this little rolly thing, she can't, like a normal person, maybe you can, like, if you don't want to stand up, you can just push yourself up like this, like with your, I don't know if you guys can see right here. My viewfinder is tiny, so if I'm ever looking at it, I can't even really see myself. So I'm just like, okay, am I even in the frame? But you know how most people are able, if they just want to scooch over a little bit, they just take their arms and then they just lift themselves up and then like scooch over like this. She clearly can't do that because her upper body strength is not, it's not there. I mean, her lower body strength really isn't relative to her size either. But I just thought that was funny. One more time. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with that. Oh, that gave me a chuckle. Is this the same one? Oh, is this in slow-mo? Yeah. Oh, Anna. She cracks me up. She is slowly becoming one of my favorite girls. Because at least with her, we're not dealing with like DV and PDF files and all that. We're just dealing with a giant toddler who loves attention and buying clothes that are too small. Yeah, what I was saying was I don't think she's not a bad person. Like at least we're not dealing with DV and animal abuse. Well, maybe a little bit of neglect, but he's not like abuse, if that makes sense. No PDF files, none of that stuff. Just some giant toddler LARPing shenanigans. All right, I'm on her TikTok. I'm trying to see if there's anything else.
I'm trying out some.
Let's see if there's comments. 3 comments. No, it looks like she cross posts everything, which is totally fine. Like I do the same thing. I started posting more on TikTok. If you guys want to follow me over there, that would be very nice. Let's see if she has anything on glitter and lasers.
I need to make this jacket shine.
This is the jacket, and I think I'm just gonna rhinestone the formula.
Okay, yeah, I don't care about the Formula One stuff. Seeing her next to normal sized people is crazy. Oh my goodness. I give her props for showing up. I would not. I would not. Sorry if that's mean, but someone said too tight. I'm a 16, but we're a 22. You can wear whatever size you feel comfortable in. I love how this looks on me. Okay. I follow you on YouTube and I always wonder why you have 0 comments on there. I think you just turned them off or something. Happy to see you're actually wildly popular here on TikTok. The way you deserve. They got overwhelming to moderate and full of bots. So I gave up on trying to manage them. No, they're not full of bots. They're just full of people calling you out on your crap. I'm surprised she doesn't hire, well, she does, she heavily moderates her comment sections on, I think on Reddit, they'll post people's comments on TikToks and Instagram before she deletes it, which she'll delete it within minutes, and they're clocking her shit. Just pictures of her. Oh, is this the one where it shows her eating custard? Custard down the throat? Down the gullet? What is this event for? Is that perfume? Okay, I didn't show the custard one. Whatever. Why am I so obsessed with the custard one? Maybe this is... Oh my gosh, Anna, stop picking your freaking skin, my dude. Good lord. She says her breakouts are because of her autoimmune issues. I'm sure maybe some of it is, but she also does pick at it. Oh, okay, whatever. I'm over that. So I wanted to say I saved some stuff. They're from Reddit, so thank you, Reddit. You don't know what I eat. You don't know what I eat. Miss Ma'am, what is back there? Weather's original caramel candy apple candies. Mm-hmm. You don't know what I eat. It's these ones right here.
Y'all don't know what I eat.
Caramel apple soft caramel candies. 5 pieces, 140 calories. You know, she's killing that bag in a day. Oh, what's this? Yeah, that's right. Lindor, an empty bag. Got him. Sorry. Ugh, that's a gross face. You don't know what I eat. Oh, man. I feel like she's trolling us. Yeah, I feel like she does this on purpose, either to show she's a healthy, strong woman that can eat whatever she wants, or for the views. Oh yeah, and the macaroons or macarons that a brand sent her for her birthday or whatever. You know, she slammed those too. I love those. How do you say it? Macaron? Not macaroon. Macaron. Those things are delicious. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Wasn't that so fun, you guys? Did you guys have fun? I hope you had fun with me. Yeah, once I saw that pink outfit, I knew I had to. I knew I had to. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing if you are not already. Like this video if you have not already. Check out my stickers, check out my magnets, check out my 30-day habit tracker. That is all linked down below. Check out my channel memberships if you would like to support this channel and what I do and all my little, what is it called? Kikiing? I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I try to stay up with the times, but it's hard. Leave a comment down below of what you think. If you don't want to leave your thoughts, leave me some Halloween emojis. I love Halloween. I love seeing the Halloween emojis. Thank you again so much for your time and spending your Saturday or whatever day it is with me. And until next time, goodbye.
Maybe we can get down.